Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to an episode of The Brony Show. This time it is episode 662. Now, I'm your host here to bring you the Brony community for this week. I am, of course, Circuit Main. But I'm not here by myself. I'm joined by a wonderful group of panelists who are also here to bring you the Brony community. We are joined by Deathlight Productions.
Hi.
We're also joined by DM21. DM. Okay, I guess we're not. Also joined by Tech Stallion. Tech, you muted yourself.
Oh, I said hey before I muted.
We're also joined by Toakoi.
I am tired.
And we're also joined by Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
I tired. Shut up.
Yay!
And of course, we're here to bring in the Brony community for this week. I do want to give a bit of a small heads up. Our news is very light, as in we literally only have one thing of news to talk about. But that does also mean that we have a little bit more time to just kind of chill out and shoot the breeze, but also talk a little bit about some of the amazing Brony content that is out there to check out. But of course, before we do all of that, it's time to warm up our vocal cords, talk a little bit about what's going on with ourselves and all sorts of fun things. And what better way to do that than with a dose of wub. And so, as I ask all of you, as we do every week, what's up, bronies? I guess I might as well go ahead and address the frosting covered elephant sized cake in the room. So yes, about 4 or 5 days ago, it was my birthday. I'm officially older again, whether I like it or not. I am no longer the answer to life, the universe, and everything. I am beyond that now, literally. I had the meme for a year. And now I gotta go and find a different meme.
As we all must do at one time or another.
Yeah. But I just still had my fun as best I could. Had a nice I had a nice peanut butter burger with super garlicky fries for a birthday dinner a few days later. Had a nice beer to go with it. Also got a nice slice of more authentically made than most grocery stores tiramisu cake. Also got some beer with that. The beer was not as good.
You just enjoy your beer, don't you?
Well, the thing is that after all of this, I need to get my diet back on track. Because I have gone off the rails. HarmonyCon was pretty messy for me food-wise. Granted, I usually didn't eat lunch, but usually my breakfasts were pretty large, and I was eating some really crazy stuff during dinner times as well. Then I got home, and I got sick. And when I'm sick, I throw a lot of stuff out the window because I'm just trying to feel better. So when my throat feels like hamburger, I can't talk without coughing, and I'm sucking down cough drops and guzzling cold medicine like it's a habit. I'm going to eat ice cream and random crap because it makes me feel better. Okay, so I got a light little cough still going on, unfortunately, but for the most part, I'm at least recovered. But yes, I am recovered. Last couple of days, I was able to start attending to some of my workout sessions, so I'm getting back into the grip of that. But yeah, now that I'm getting back in track of that, I got to get back on track with myself. Because, yeah, having a couple of weeks is a fun excuse. Having a birthday is a fun excuse. But I also got to take care of myself. Because I want to be able to wear the awesome shirts that I can find at cons for really discounted prices. Or I can wear them like muscle shirts. Just put
One
on a
day
really
you'll-
tiny small and just kind of like, ugh.
One day you'll fit into a small. I believe in you.
In all honesty, I technically could. It just wouldn't look good at all.
I mean, same.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm barrel-chested both ways. It's not good.
Yeah. But it was not all bad. I was able to continue one of my gaming collections. I was able to find an awesome able to find a physical copy of Trails into Daybreak 2, which I missed out the initial release, and it's a lot harder to find a copy of that, a physical copy of that after release, because it's going to be limited, and usually those are bought more by fans, so yeah, it's a little harder. But yeah, I got that, so I'm just one copy away from having the entire story of the Legend of Heroes series as it stands. Except for the remake of 1 that they did.
Which should be easier to get, just because,
It's gonna be easier. It will be. But yeah, it's one of my more favorite series because it's really intriguing and it literally keeps tying into every single game. When they tie into the games, you literally can port saves over, so you can keep equipment or have little things happen because of that. It's really awesome. I really do love it when a game series actually ties in like that. Oh, White Phoenix knows about it too. Yeah. Yeah,
so basically, Kingdom Hearts, but done better on the tie-in stuff.
Oh, please. Kingdom Hearts wishes it could do this stuff. This is pure JRPG slop, and I love it. Speaking of which, I actually found out something horrifying and terrible. So, last week, there was an anime convention I couldn't go to because I was sick. The other anime convention that I normally go to is going to be happening the exact same weekend as Everfree Northwest. And the third one, it's supposed to be happening, but I don't know when, where, or what. So right now, other than that third possibility, I am literally not going to be able to go to a single local anime convention this entire year, and it sucks. Because I do like anime. Suck. But one thing I have been I kind of discovered something interesting as well. Sorry, I'm running a lot of time here. But we do got a lot of time, so I hope you don't mind me indulging a little too much here.
Dude, you've been doing this for nearly 15 years. You have the soapbox. You own it.
Yeah, but I don't like to abuse it. I have the soapbox so others can have a chance at it. But getting on track of that, this is going to be interesting because, I'm going to go ahead and lay bare a little bit here. I have not been a big fan of the way the internet has been at times nowadays. Mostly
I can't believe it's March already.
Yeah, right? But mostly the social media aspect. Facebook, Twitter, Discord, sometimes, things like that. So, I've been thinking about it, and I started to look into some videos and stuff, and I found out that I'm far from the only person thinking like this, and there's actually been a bit of a resurgence to start bringing old school internet back. By the way, they call it the indie web. And I mean, like, you get like the web rings that you used to have. People coding in HTML and putting websites onto like used laptops that they reuse for this purpose. That's just sitting in a corner in a room.
Yeah, I've been kind of hearing about that too, where it's like, yeah, I'm fed up with this, so I decided to make my own little chat server with all my friends. I'm like, okay,
good on you.
No, it was actually kind of nice.
Yeah.
For some reason, I couldn't hear you guys.
Discord does that.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
It's been happening a lot. It's been happening a lot since this weekend, though.
Yeah. Huh. Weird. Anyway, so the reason I'm bringing it up is I just, a couple of days ago, I just decided to start looking around, and it was kind of fun first finding out where some of these indie web rings were, because they're actually not web rings. In fact, the name web ring is apparently an entire website that technically exists, but it doesn't anymore. It's literally a shell of itself. It's kind of interesting. They have definitely like Fetty rings or internet into rings or things, other weird things like that. But
They're trying to have a catchy name to just easily describe themselves.
Well, yes and no. It's just that they can't call themselves web rings because it's literally, it's kind of like Kleenex.
Yeah, brand.
Yeah, it's a kind of a
and
brand
whatnot.
situation. But in any case, it was fun because I did find some old sites that apparently came back. I mean, we're talking sites that I remember looking at when I way back in the late 1990s. I'm not kidding. Very, really old sites that apparently came back. Half of the stuff didn't work. Though it didn't work. I actually found the site on Tripod. It looked deathly familiar. I could barely get it to function like 90% of the time, and none of the thing I looked up worked. So, but it was kind of fun seeing that little snapshot, even for a moment. Along with that, it's been kind of nice just getting back into the old school feel of things. So I think I might actually be starting to look a little bit more into that. But along those lines, it actually gave me a really interesting idea to try to find a way to promote Brony artists, or even artists in general, in a way I think nobody's ever really... maybe somebody's thought of it, but it's never really been promoted in a way I think like, where you can actually get people to start checking out new artists that they may have never seen before in a more interesting and dynamic way. Let's put this to an interesting question. Anybody here remember the website Stumble Upon?
I think I may have visited it once or twice. I did not have dial up all the time.
Right.
See, I remember that website because you could get onto that website and you'd bypass the school security system.
Yeah.
Well, that's one way to do it.
My high school's web filter, they just love to block things. They even blocked MapQuest.
What?
That's funny.
Mhm.
School firewalls are always fun, but
Yeah.
the reason I bring it, the reason I brought it up, is the funny thing about it. It doesn't exist anymore. It died 7 years ago. Don't go to it though; it'll redirect you to some stupid app. But I realized something like that, if I could set up something like that, that would actually probably make a great way to promote artists. You basically get a bunch of art sites that artists use, their main sites, their main upload locations. Get a bunch of them, whether it's Blue Sky, Pixiv, Twitter, Discord, DeviantArt, God forbid, what have you. And then just basically put them all into the little thing and let people randomly load different artists and check them out. I think.
Honestly, I could see just going through like the artist tag on Debbie Boru, and after curating it a bit, just putting like show this show this homepage.
Well,
And whatnot.
no. It's gotta be a little bit more random than that. The thing about Derpy Boru is it's always going to hit recent uploads the most. The thing about
I'm
a lot
saying
of Blue
the
Sky,
artist name.
the thing about DeviantArt, Blue Sky, all of them, Tumblr even. Unless you are following a specific artist religiously, or you are scrolling through a tag for hours on end, there's a very good chance that you can miss artists that are promoting, putting things out there. Maybe they don't put them out all that often, and they put them out in weird hours because they're not dancing to the algorithm. And I have seen art from artists recently I've never heard of before, and it's really, really good art. And that's what got me thinking like this, because there's a lot of stuff out there that gets missed, especially now, and even it's going to get worse now because we also got to deal with
AI.
among other things. So
God, speaking of,
yeah,
I still really miss the old Tumblr.
yeah, I do.
It still functions.
There's still Tumblr posters, but it's not quite the same as it was in its heyday. But it doesn't mean that you can't get some of that back.
Yeah,
That's
I
kind of what
basically have that.
That's kind of what I'm trying to think about and lean towards and try to figure out a way to accomplish this. And I even came up with a fun name for it. Stumble Upon.
Oh.
Yes.
That is a good pun.
See, there you go. So yeah, the last couple of weeks I've gone from going to a con to getting sick to having a birthday to having a possible epiphany to bring out something interesting and unique for the Brony community. So yeah, heck of a week for me. Anybody else have any other whoops they want to throw out there?
I've been stuck in Metabot Survivor. It is fun.
By the way,
that's not a surprise.
just to reply to Kalsakai, the first three Trails in the Sky games were released on PSP. They, I believe they actually they have a Steam release. That's the version I have. And they may have been released on some other things as well. But yeah, they were initially PSP releases, I believe. Anyway, sorry, go.
Okay,
Yeah,
I thought only the first Sky in the Trails was on PSP.
No, I believe all three did.
Okay. Because I didn't see any in stores when I had the PSP back then.
Oh yeah, no, they were small underground. I didn't even know they existed back when they released. I had a PSP too, but I was more interested in Disgaea. I know what I said.
Disgaea. Well, I remember having a bit of fun with that series. It's just I never was able to finish any of those games.
They take it a little bit, and I'm not gonna lie that every single time I play one, I literally playing it for longer than the last. Like going from 20 minutes to the first game to 30 on the second, 40 on the third, all the way up to I've spent over 100 hours on the Horizon not the fourth Cold Steel, but the one after Cold Steel. I think it was like Horizon or something like that. It just keeps getting longer. It feels that way anyway. It's not bad. I absolutely enjoy it, or else I wouldn't be playing it for 100 hours. But it keeps getting longer.
God damn it, they keep pulling me back in.
God damn it, they keep pulling me back in and chaining me to the chair.
You enjoyed the chair, and you know it.
It depends on the chair. I gotta get a better chair, I'm not gonna lie.
I've been seeing a lot of Flexi Spot advertising, so that could work.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, please go ahead.
I got myself a new hoodie.
Ooh, hoodie.
I saw it. It looks very cute on you.
I am going to try very hard not to make it into a work hoodie. I'm very bad at this.
Oh, it's very simple.
It's cold outside. I need a hoodie. Ooh, I like this.
No. You double it. You double it. You get one for a general wear hoodie, and the other that you accidentally wear as a work hoodie, and then you keep it that way.
No, see, that's what always happens. I get a comfy hood, like, oh, this is really comfy. I should keep it nice. Before I know it, I'm outside grinding stuff or cutting things, or just using it as a work hoodie. Like, well, shoot.
All right,
and
yeah, no,
clothes too. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've gone and just welded stuff in pajamas before.
I can believe it.
I can't, but it's hilarious. Okay, yeah, it was Reverie that I most recently finished up on. My bad. Thank you, White Phoenix.
Yeah, that is why my slippers are leather. Because I know I'm going to do that.
Well, they say
natural leather slippers.
You know what they say: if you're going to work, be comfortable. I guess that's a good way to do it.
And I got myself a new toolbox. Got some organizers mounted. Finally mounted the organizers in my smaller toolbox. So that's very fun. So hopefully they shouldn't go anywhere. Hopefully.
All right, sweet. All right, anybody else have any other wubs they want to throw out there before we go ahead and move on to the news that we have and content created? I really gotta come up with a better term than content created. It's become such a poison pill term lately. Anyway,
content creation isn't any better.
What? It's the same thing.
Just different wording.
Yeah.
God, Toa.
Okay. Anyway, I get it. Anyway, Well, I guess that's our clue to go ahead and move on to the news here. Let's go ahead and start off with our convention news. Thank you once again, MLPcon.info. I love you. Please continue to keep the site updated, and I will continue using it forever because I really do like this, and it's really, really nice. Oh, speaking of which, it looks like some of my talking bore fruit. So, this weekend is actually Pone Voyage, the Brony cruise. Why did my brain did not want to come up with cruise for a moment. Okay, it's the Pony Tom. So they're going to be going over, leaving from Jacksonville, Florida, to go all around the Norwegian Gem. It's going to be a wonderful little cruise. I cannot wait, but I'm not going anyway, so I guess I have no choice regardless. But it looks awesome, and they even had a opening video created by Mouseau that is in our video segment that we'll probably see sometime in the middle of August. But they got some awesome backing behind it too, and it's just it looks like so much fun. But if you're not able to go to the cruise like I am, the next convention that is going to be online, and we did actually mention this, and I'm glad they got it put up here, Brony Crusade Fest. This is technically it's located in Buenos Aires, Argentina. However, it is a 12-hour online convention by the active Argentinian Brony community. I do believe that there is going to be some things that are at least going to be bilingual.
Yep.
So
again,
yeah.
I forward this on to Spec and crew. Just be like, hey, get this out.
People
So
must know.
happy.
It does help. Yeah, it helps people know, and now they know it's there. Would be nice if there were some links and stuff, just in case. Luckily, I don't need it. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
No, I get you.
yeah, still really awesome that it is there and available, and people know that to check it out. And that will be next weekend. That's just going to be a 12-hour experience, though. Unfortunately, this was not a split-off group, but I guess a spin-off would probably be the better word. A spin-off of Ponies Online, who unfortunately also announced that they will not be doing a con on their normal time in April because they are upgrading their back end and giving their servers a much-needed overhaul and fix-up, which I'm sure is going to make things so much nicer. But we're also going to be out of an online convention for a little while with them.
Yeah, we still have plans for other stuff, but again, it's one of those things of, we've been doing this for 5 years. There needs to be some cleaning done.
Okay, this is amazing. We're seeing more and more stuff here. People are really starting to put into this, and I love this. Festival of Friendship. This is going to be over in Southampton, UK. It's going to be in a few weeks. This is the 21st of March over in Hampshire, UK. So, yeah, this has been going on for a while. It's really awesome that they're going to be doing it once again. I would honestly love to go to some of these foreign conventions. I bet they're a lot of fun. I bet the people there are so great.
Yeah, indeed. But I'm also worried about the money.
There's always a way for money.
Oh, money! Yeah, it's going to be expensive as hell to get down there, but it would still be
especially when it's overseas.
Yep.
Well, I mean, they wouldn't be very foreign if they. Fair enough. I mean, Canada isn't exactly overseas, but.
And Mexico.
I know what I said. Anyway, actually, oh, sweet alpha male shirt. Okay, no, we got to go now. Anyway. This is so awesome. I would have to go with at least $2,000 because I know I would completely blow my budget in a minute over there, and I would not care. It would be so awesome.
That face.
And next, and this is why I'm really surprised, Bug Brains Friendship Festival. I did not see this coming. Okay, so apparently a 4-hour micro convention by MLP fans will be in Tampa, Florida. On April the 4th. I love this. I actually love this. This is amazing. I wish this was
Are we going to get Florida men out of the wazoo coming to this place?
I would not be surprised.
So yeah, it looks like they got vendors, bead bars, drawing colorings, nostalgic Brony videos. They got looks like they got a lot of stuff going on here. They even got they got the schedule all set up and everything.
You know, a small thing like this is actually good because this is how conventions grow.
Bro,
Yeah, it's a great way to it's a great way to get their foot and get things started. But yeah, this is amazing. This is actually really, really cool. Oh, this is so nice. And I really hope that they have a great turnout. But I did not know that this existed. This caught me so off guard. That is amazing.
But this is spreading. We need to have this more since countdown clock is... Well, countdown clock is countdown clock at the moment.
Let's move on. Wait, what's countdown clock? What?
The old countdown clock that wasn't updating.
What? I'm just going to move on here. I don't know what he's talking about. Nacon! This is, of course, the return of Bronies over to Maryland, starting on May the 1st. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. They've actually apparently been planning a lot of pre-events. I've been hearing talk about an aquarium visit, which sounds amazing.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Yeah, it sounds like they're really doing a lot to... It sounds like they're doing a lot to make a... Oh, yeah, they even got some... Getting... just going back to Baltimore in general would be amazing for convention fun. I would like to go. I still want to go. I can't make any hard plans anymore at the moment because my finances are in a bit of a tizzy, medical expense wise. And until I can get that sorted out, I'm basically over $1,000 in the hole. I got no debts outside of my house. I'm just gonna put that out there. But because of that $1,000 extra expenditure, a lot of my extra funds are out and gone until
that sucks.
It does. So I would like to hit Nacon. I just can't commit to anything, and it really sucks right now. And also, the same weekend, in fact, is Griffish Isles, which is going to be in Manchester, UK. Looks like you got an awesome little future aesthetic going on for this one, too. Absolutely love it. That is amazing. Alright, and with that, we're going to go ahead. That is it for our con talk. Next, here's our news. Literally the only thing we have. So, a gold medal winner over at the Winter Olympics, Elisa Liu, basically said Rainbow Dash is best pony.
And that's coming from an Olympian, so it must be true.
Actually, it's just funny getting a...
You also are a big fan of My Little Pony?
Yeah.
As a former Brony myself.
How do you know that?
We do our research over here, man. It's crazy.
How do you know this?
Give me your favorite. Give me your favorite
My Little
characters.
Pony was like my childhood. And same with Winx Club. My favorite, My Little Rainbow Dash.
Rainbow Dash? Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. I'm an Applejack guy myself, for sure. So,
okay,
yeah.
I love Applejack
Used to
too.
be a Brony.
Yeah.
I know. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Wow, even her Brony in there. That's amazing. Yep. So apparently we are forever in the cultural zeitgeist now, everybody.
Oh, it's better than the cross side. It's better than the biathlon bronze medalist. Yikes.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't want to know what you're talking about. We're going to move on.
If it's something political...
no, I'm just... No. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to know. Moving on.
That's why I said leave it out.
Yeah. Let's see. Anybody see our piece of our Pony Ocean drop friend that was posted with that article? No. I wish I did. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, if someone notified it.
I'm not too surprised by that. I mean, if it doesn't exist, there will be pony of it. So, like I said, that was the only news article. But as I also mentioned, we kind of figured something like this was bound to happen here in the near future, especially with Sophisto winding down things for Equestria Daily, at least for himself. Whether it's a permanent thing altogether, I don't know. But in the meantime, we wanted to make sure that we continue to show amazing things that are out there for the Brony community, and also to talk about some of the great creators that are making some amazing stuff.
Wait, slowing down. Is he leaving?
Yes.
He's retiring. He's not going to be leaving the community, but he's retiring from doing Equestria Daily. Whether it's a temporary thing or permanent is still very much up in the air, but he's at least going to stop doing Equestria Daily things for at least a year, if not longer.
Wow, a lot of people who headlined the site are stepping back.
No, I mean, they've been doing it for years on end, and Sethisto has been doing it the longest, and every single day. I don't blame him for deciding that it's time to give it a rest.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay, never. I thought you were talking about someone else leaving.
No,
No.
Sethisto. But anyway,
Okay.
I'm getting back on track here.
Never mind.
That's right. So, what I'm starting to do as well is at the conventions, even though I already do this, but now I have a more intended purpose, and ooh, that's an awesome card. I've been grabbing some of the business cards that have been popping up over at the giveaway tables at the conventions, and I've been looking through some of the content that has been posted up here, and I found some interesting creators that I wanted to promote. So first off, this is actually interesting. I don't know why nobody's talked about this person yet, but they have an interesting style. And guess what? At the moment, they only have 12 subscribers. So you could actually be one of the first ones at the start. So this is Horsey. And it looks like the whole idea of this character is essentially a Karen that is a public nuisance, especially to one person.
I mean, that thumbnail for episode 3.
Yep. So in the vein of this,
She likes busting. She cannot lie.
In the vein of this, it is, since the videos are so short, I do want to at least show off the most recent one in order to hopefully get you guys to want to go and check out this creator and maybe subscribe. Let's see if we can bump them up to an even 20. You know, start getting some traction and attention to this. But yeah, this is Horsey.
Ah!
Horsey.
How do you keep getting in here?
You know, funny story actually. Your window has a big hole in it. Yeah, you should probably get that checked out. It's letting in kind of a draft. That's it. I'm calling the royal guard. Hold up. What is that?
Don't worry, there'll be a
There's
link at the
actually
end.
no way that you don't know what that is. Hey!
This Horsey has a butt stamp. Oh, silly you. Stamps go on envelopes, not butts.
You idiot. Every pony has these.
Every Horsey. Well, I can't look out of place. I gotta get a butt stamp. Bye-bye.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Martini. You gotta help me out, man. The purple one told me I couldn't get the butt picture, the thingy.
Oh, God. I literally cannot help you with any of that.
What do you mean you can't help me? How did you get yours then?
Oh, Coors Light. I mean, like, it's alright, but like...
Fuck. So you're saying I need to have some beer?
You know what? Sure, go for it. Knock yourself out. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, Horsies, party
Beer,
at Martini's!
What the? Hey, wait, that's not what I said. Oh, okay, thanks. Phew. Oh, thanks, Celestia. So, what happened to the party?
This costs how much? Yeah, I didn't have $20, so I just went for the next best thing.
And that would be...
Tattoos!
What? Let me see that. Cutie Mark Crusaders official Cutie Mark tattoo parlor, now serving non-pony species. Please don't report to the Princess Rihanna. Ponies are a very long business. Where'd you find this?
The Horseyville Public Bulletin Board.
That is not what it's called.
Yeah, I found it next to this wanted ad. The horsies were very nice, and they even let me keep the needle.
Why would you want that?
It's so cute.
Nostalgia.
So, what'd you get?
Oh, that's neat.
Well, one of us is gonna have to change.
But yeah, there's only a few episodes of it so far, and they don't seem to be uploading very often. But give them some love, give them some attention. I think they're getting a little bit more attention there. We could see this series really take off, and it's funny. I like it. I got a chuckle out of it, especially just Coors Light. Suddenly, your cutie mark becomes a drink mixer. It's just like, oh no. Have you ever had a beer and suddenly found your life's purpose?
Have you ever had a cooler and you found your life's downfall?
But yeah, this is Horsey or Valkyrie 786. Again, please check it out. Give them. Oh, hey, I think we actually got a couple more subscribers on there already. But yeah, no, give them a check. Give them a little bit of love. Show, I think just a little bit more. They could start to see some really cool stuff going on with them. Really awesome. I keep gushing. I love it. The animation style is fun too. I like it. There's nothing about this I don't like. But so we're gonna move on because I'm blathering at this point. So fan fiction, or fin fiction as it were. I'm not gonna lie. I really need to start buckling down and reading. So that's not gonna happen anytime soon. But what has happened is one of the business cards that I did pick up was for this pony enthusiast. I really need to come up with a better term. Open Air, who does well. They do a lot actually because they do unpacking of some of the Caillou cards, but they also do a Fem Fiction Roulette, where they talk about some of the fan fiction stories that I believe that they have listened to or read, probably. And also they do complete readings, like the complete reading of Waxing right over here. But yeah, it looks like they are pretty deep into fan fiction MLP style. And so I figured, why not? If I didn't get a chance to talk about a story, let's go ahead and talk about somebody who reads stories and talks about them. Of course, I could use a lot of love. I haven't subscribed to him yet. That's on me. So we're gonna do. I subscribed right now. See, there we go. This is Open Air Pony. I do also want to recommend them, especially if you are a fan of fan fiction or just reading fan fiction material or even good stories, because I've read some really good stories even if they are fan fiction. I realize I don't think I've changed. I don't think this Fluto. Yeah, no, I didn't change this one. We gotta change this. There we go. It's Derpy Day. Gotta get Derpy.
So what was that about finding your purpose just by opening a beer can?
Well, you gotta drink it first.
Oh, that's just... I can drink it more noisily if you'd like.
No, I think that covers it. Now, did a tattoo appear on your butt?
I can't tell. I'm exhausted.
Okay, then you're probably in the clear for there. But finally, we also have.
You just made me think. What would be the tattoo for what I drank? You remember that milk drink I told you about yesterday, Circuit?
Yeah. What was it?
Yeah. It's called I think Spilt, because it's SPYLT.
That sounds terrifyingly bad.
Milk? Oh no.
But it's because okay. Well, the thing is that so it's basic. It's a milk drink with 20 grams of protein basically added.
Oh right. Oh yeah, no, not my. Oh yeah, the energy drink, the protein energy drink thing. The gamer girl drink of the now.
Yeah, like total. I mean, 90 calories for basically a Red Bull size can. Well, actually bigger, I think.
Yeah.
I can't read. I'm in the dark. I can't read. 11 ounce can. And it's protein chocolate milk that's also caffeinated.
Yeah, actually, I've been
But it's all. But the regular ones, like the one I'm drinking right now, is only caffeinated to 60 milligrams. So it's basically 60 milligrams is a cup of coffee, isn't it?
Actually, hold on.
I wonder how much caffeine is in my Coca-Cola.
It's definitely more than Coke. Hell, it's more. Hell, that's
it's 95 to 100 grams.
Yeah.
95 to 100 milligrams.
Hell, technically, I think 60. I think 60 is actually still more than Mountain Dew, which is one of the highest caffeinated sodas.
Yeah,
but that is for 8 fluid ounces.
True.
Right.
But yeah.
How much are you drinking?
Well, it's 11.
11 fluid ounces.
So 60 out of 11. So you're talking 60 milligrams an ounce. Basically about 6 milligrams an ounce, whatever. But but basically they also have the option of a max version that is 140 milligrams. But I will say this. I mean it basically just it drinks like a thick chocolate milk pretty much.
Checked for 6 fluid ounces, 71 milligrams. So it's still less, but.
By the way, we here at the Brony Show do not condone drinking caffeinated protein powder. Please consult anybody with a.
You know what? That's exactly what it drinks. That's not what it drinks like. It drinks like a protein shake.
It
actually, really does.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's exactly what it is. It just dawned on me. They're just putting caffeine powder in protein. That's all they're doing.
I mean, it's not like it's not an egregious amount.
I'll give them credit for not going overboard. I mean, yeah. Remember the energy drinks way back
move
when?
along as we're not sponsored.
Yeah, you might want to get
It's like, not sponsored. We're just talking about it because we wanted to give context. That's all.
Because it's honestly, I mean, it's a part of the market that hasn't been touched before.
True.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? I can't make that joke. I better not make that joke.
Don't make that joke.
I said I would. I said
Watch out for that joke.
Anyway, true. I mean, it's definitely a way to go, and if it works well enough, fair enough. It seems like such a bad idea at the same time, but it doesn't sound like they're going overboard with the caffeine or making it completely insane. But again, we here at the Brony Show do not condone the use of caffeinated protein powder. Please be sure to consult your doctor or a dietitian or whoever you are. If you're using anyone, just be careful, cautious, etc., so on and so forth. Because we love you, and we don't want you to have a heart attack. And I've known people that literally freebase energy drinks every day, and it's not good for them.
Okay, yeah, because seriously, like with that, that's probably a little over 200 milligrams I've had today. Then with that, so
damn.
You're recommended not to go over 400.
I find it sugary enough just having one 591 milliliter Mountain Dew.
I think that's the sugar more than the caffeine on that one.
Yep.
But I'm not gonna judge either way on that. However, get back on track here. We also wanted to promote an artist. This was an artist that also was, I believe, a vendor over at HarmonyCon, but they also do a lot of amazing art. The only thing that I kind of give a moment with is they apparently post on DeviantArt. So, LBR Cloud.
Ooh, they have good art.
They are really good artists. They do some amazing prints. I actually did grab some of their prints. They do some really good stuff. I really, really do love their work. And look what happened.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I would have found it hilarious if they had like a recent piece of like of involving the whole Twilight Sparkle chocolate milk thing. That would have been hilarious.
That would have
Just
been
timing.
so amazing. Yeah. Well, here we go. You could get whipped mustaches there and clothes. But yeah, they're really fun and awesome little artists here. And if you want to check out everything they have available, or maybe even commission them, they do have a link tree. All of this will be in the show notes. But yeah, along with the DeviantArt site, they have their Discord server, their YouTubes, Trellos, Ko-Fis, and commissions, shops, all that fun stuff. So yeah, awesome creator that is out there with some amazing art. So you can at least keep an eye on their art. Otherwise, I think that's good stuff all around and well worth a look at. And with that is actually going to be it for our news. And somehow we still managed to go overtime, even though we literally only had one news article. So let's go ahead and get into our fan submissions and suggestions, along with our challenge of the week. And of course, our challenge for this week by random wheel choice was feeling under the weather. But we also had a challenge in protest to give you the initiative. Isn't that right?
That's correct.
So what do we got, Coldust?
That's a good question. I can't remember. Shoot. Flip.
Watched it in the announcements channel.
Is it?
That's cheating.
It's also in the show notes.
Hold on. Oh, okay, I found it. We are also aware of our issues with the website and working on it right now.
Yep. That's it.
You got her. You figured it out.
Yep.
You got it.
That's right.
Cole. You are
It's nap
awesome.
time. I
Yep.
hope you took a nap. I know I did. I did before the show.
I had multiple naps.
Here's a little piece of their art I found in voice text insanity. Where's the image not coming up? Oh well.
He happens.
So you need a reminder, or?
Well, you just said it.
He said
Oh,
it.
we were kidding. I wasn't it.
It's nap time.
Oh,
Yeah,
It
it's nap
is.
I need a nap.
Yeah, you
Go
do.
sleepy
We all
bye.
need naps.
Okay, so yes, nap time. It is absolutely nap time then. Nap time for me. And that's appropriate because I drew this up.
Oh, that is a
Aw.
comfy.
He's cozy and sick.
Oh.
Drew
Poor
up-
little rascal. All bundled up.
All right.
So yep,
Dig up the thing.
this one was interesting because I slacked off trying to get it done. I was just having a hard time getting the motivation and the work in. But I managed to get this all set up in about an hour, I think, with excluding interruptions and things that were kind of stopping me from drawing. So yeah, I got this all set up with after about an hour. I sketched it. I lined it quickly. So a lot of these lines were first take, and then I just kind of cleaned up a little bit if I needed to and just moved on. So a lot of this is a little more rougher than I normally would go, but I think it kind of works with it in this case. But yeah, other than maybe putting in a little bit of a layer on the bottle there so it looks a little more not as transparent, like it's completely clear. I don't know. I don't think this is too half bad, all things considered. I'm getting surprisingly good at faces, so I still need to work on my body work.
Is very cute. And also, it's okay. The body's under the blanket, where it's supposed to be.
Funny enough, that's actually what allowed me to really move a lot faster on this.
I'm not gonna lie, I've got like a few drawings that I've done over the years where like I drew a character under a blanket and it was like half because I didn't know what the anatomy would look like, and half because honestly, I just want to draw something cozy, but it's just kind of a benefit of just like, ooh, they're in a blanket. All right, I just have to make lumps happen.
As long as it's not Cozy Glow, you're all right.
Funny enough, I actually did
It is
try
Cozy
to.
Glow flavored.
I did try to make the lumps a little bit obvious where the hooves and feet were, just with how the lining and some of the shading was done.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, very light shading, but it was just figured it would at least emphasize the hooves and everything a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, along with that, we'll go ahead and throw Toa out here.
Considering I did this during the whole preamble, I think I did it pretty quick.
So we're gonna go ahead and rip this apart. No, I'm kidding.
Gotta analyze every detail.
First off, my head is flat. My horn is crooked. The sun is in axiom when it should be in proxium. Why is there no clouds in the sky? That is not a window. That is a cutout of the wall. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
As a poster of what should be the window.
That's a poster. That's what that is. No, seriously, windows are such a pain.
Hey, they do have pain.
Oh, Alright, but yeah, kudos to Toa for doing a quick paint up there. You do got the definite idea that a pony is down there. Got the bed. And you got the sun.
Here comes the sun.
So I just have to ask though, because it is kind of making me wonder, is the white part supposed to be a pillow or the hair?
Yes.
You cannot use that, and you know it.
But I did it! There's a pillow and there's hair.
Okay. Where does it separate?
Well, if you actually look with the screen peeking out, there's where I colored over a part of the green.
Okay. Oh, I think I follow.
Yep.
Alright, well, fair enough. Oh, you know what? Here we go. Like I said, you don't necessarily have to post newly created stuff. This one is one that CMC got from Commander back in 2016. God damn it! How's it 10 years old? I remember this.
Second, I have an online name that can drink in 3 states.
I'm just gonna be quiet and we're gonna keep going. But yeah, awesome little bit of art here. Poor CMC was sick that day. I think your mustache actually got bigger since then.
Yeah, it's grown out.
That's actually kind of funny.
Depends on the artist, because most of the time it's bushier, but I have had a few folks that will just draw a blue line.
Fair enough. Also, this was posted last week, but it was right after the show was ending, so we didn't give a good look at it. But this was by HarmonyCon staffer Rurat for CMC for his, I believe it was a badge or...
Button.
Button, yes, thank you.
But it's definitely the kind of thing, especially with the second version with the name there, that I may consider printing as a badge to hang.
Yeah, this is absolutely great.
I just may ask them if I can get their signature to edit onto that.
Yeah, I think this might be... I don't recall ever actually seeing your cutie mark before until now.
Oh, I have it in 3D models.
Well, I mean, it just never caught my attention.
It's an Erlenmeyer flask with DNA coming out. Replicating DNA.
Oh, yep. Okay then. I was just worried
that was your directions.
Oh, I just was figuring that you were doing a literal interpretation of the Y chromosome. Da 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 da.
Why would you bring that up?
I don't know either. I don't know why. Okay, I'm sorry, that was dumb, and I'm gonna move on. We also do have one other. Here's one other bit of art. I was trying to do this for the Artist Training Ground alumni. Once again, I fell behind because I was able to work from home one day, and then I was actually celebrating my birthday, and then yeah. But I did manage to get a quick coloring of this while I was at work before leaving. The prompt was to draw a pony playing an instrument. I don't know why, but I have a fascination with putting keytars on ponies. And just giving Twilight Sparkle a keytar just seems so interesting to me somehow.
I don't blame you.
So
I almost feel like she'd get frustrated with the keytar.
I don't know. I think she might have an interest in it just because of how strange it is. Just
Brony would be a fan.
Yeah. I'm just saying it's a very dexterous instrument.
Yeah.
Yeah, a griffin would, or a hippogriff would have a better time like playing that instrument.
Well, I mean, it is a unicorn. Think about it.
They can make hands. We know this.
No, well, there's
okay,
that.
Lyra.
There's that, and they could just use the magic to hit the notes too.
You know, that does kind of remind me of how pianos have been portrayed in My Little Pony over the years. I think we have seen normal piano keyboards mostly being played by Spike in the early seasons, but when you get into like later seasons, like with Countess Coloratura, I believe, now I could be wrong, I need to review the clips of it, but I believe the keys that we've seen were kind of a bit wider for hooves, but I could be wrong. I know that there was more wide-keyed instruments shown later in the series. I'm gonna have to look into that more.
Yeah. I know there was
guitar
one
that's
with
coming
Spike
to
with
my
an
mind
upright
was in
piano, but yeah.
Yeah, the only part in the show that coming to mind was in EQG, not in the main show.
I know, right?
You mostly see pianos in main show more than like any other keyed instruments. That said, I wouldn't put it past them to put a keytar in there. I'm gonna have to look.
I
wonder if they have
I don't
some
know about a
magical
keytar, but
device.
I think I figured out the perfect way to show the ponies playing piano.
Yeah, because
of course.
The only guitar scene that I'm even thinking of is Rarity. But that
Actually,
was a
they
basic guitar.
In all seriousness, though, I was even thinking about it, and we actually did get ponies on piano. Like the Grand Galloping Gala, there was a pony on a piano that Pinky actually rudely interrupts.
That's right. That's right. She does. That's right.
And also, Scootaloo is on a piano at one point too.
Yes, that was
During
like
the talent show one.
kid's piano.
It
But
was
yeah.
still a piano. It still gives you a general idea.
I wonder if there's some sort of mechanism in the instruments that magically let you press the keys you want to press, or it's something with their magnet gravitational pressure point hooves that
Well, it
allows
could be
them not to press the keys any extra keys they don't want pressed.
Actually, the way I'm thinking it could be just the same as a normal player piano that you would actually see in schools and stuff, where you had 3 different things that you can press that would change the octave.
You're talking about the pedals.
Yeah, that thing.
That does remind me, DM, that reminds me there was a post that somebody made to explain how the 2-button keyboards that are seen in My Little Pony work. The theory of like,
oh my god!
I remember that one. That was impressive.
Yeah.
Somebody figured out, like, how do you actually write with this thing? Well, this is how. It's like, Jesus Christ, buddy.
Okay, so there was keytar, but it's not in the place you would think.
Really? Because I just searched screenshot and keytar, and all I'm seeing is EQG on Derpy Boru.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
where I
EQG.
wasn't thinking. I should have thought about it, but it's like, oh, yeah, they did have a keytar there. I think that's maybe the only real instance of it, too.
Yeah. They only had it in EQG.
Yep.
Which is a shame, But also not surprising since you also mentioned the dexterousness of it.
Yeah.
The hell that, and why is that a shot?
Then again, that also means that when I was drawing Twilight Sparkle with the guitar, I didn't exactly have the best kind of references without going full anthro, so I'm okay with it. I'm okay with
No,
how
you did well.
I could have made the neck a little longer.
Watch Dance Magic because I don't know this screenshot. What the heck is
Rainbow Rock shorts.
Yeah, it's the Rainbow Rock shorts. It's not Dance Magic.
What you should have done, just, did the inflatable fingers that Pinkie Pie has and called it a day.
In fact, this is the one where Rarity gets a bunch of the Diamond Dog human wannabes to run a piano to the student body.
Voice text. What is this?
I can't believe we are getting to such a discussion about this. Alright.
No, but this is fun. This is like the fun kind of pony discussion of just like technology that they have in the show. Because here's the thing.
God. Why does this look familiar, though?
Here's the thing, Circuit.
I'm wondering if this is Pinkie Pie's imagination.
It is.
Anyway, please go ahead.
Ponies is such a weird and interesting show, and the world of ponies is so weird and interesting because you have such a combination of just weird technologies that some exist, some don't, and there's not really an explanation why, and it's just fun to kind of like hunt through
I got it.
explain shit.
I got it. I figured it out. I found our keytar and pony related. And again, it is not a place you would expect.
Is it the raccoons? Oh, right, the comics. Yeah, I remember that panel.
That's my screenshot. Wouldn't find it.
Yep. I did a search for keytar, and then when I realized I was getting nothing but Rarity, I just went to the earliest part, and lucky would have it.
What?
Vinyl is so young.
Well, yeah, that looks like a young Vinyl right there.
Well, yeah, this is Shining Armor was in high school.
A young Vinyl while Shining is in his teens.
Shining Armor when he's 16 years old.
Vinyl
Warriors.
baby.
We got the Katie ponytail. We got the Katie ponytail going on there.
Oh, she's bawling. She's bawling out like burst out laughing.
Oh no! No! Oh my god! How could I have not realized this now?
What?
I know where those lyrics are from.
Oh no!
Wait.
Is it a Hamilton song?
No, I wish.
I just barely listened to all of Hamilton today. Actually.
Oh. I
Oh.
forget what the actual title of that song is, but yeah.
Oh. Oh no!
Oh no!
What did you say?
Pony Verity playing a guitar. Oh yeah, you got Pony Verity on a guitar, but that's a whole different beast of keytar.
Yeah.
So were you guys this old whenever you realized, oh, that's Oingo Boingo?
Oh, that's
Is that Oingo Boingo?
Yes!
They're the ones that did that song?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh dear world.
Written
No,
by...
Oingo
Oh my
Boingo.
god. They're not the songwriter, though.
I
You
don't
want to know who wrote that?
Okay, you know what? Hold on.
Please tell
Go
me
ahead.
it's something from the 1950s that's
80s.
been redone
No.
5 times.
No. Danny Elfman.
Yep.
Danny Elfman.
The guy who did the soundtrack to Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, I know.
Yes,
I know that's
just
just like
Oingo
that,
Boingo.
that was just such the most random thing I could have heard today.
No, again, Danny Elfman band was Oingo Boingo. It started out as his brother, and he hopped on, but then he became the front man.
Huh.
Okay. Anyway,
Well, you know.
read the comics. They're a fun time. We're gonna go ahead and move on. Oh my god. All right. So it's this.
And also, I'll just say this: according to Wikipedia, it's been basically 40 years of Elfman really having to defend himself.
Yep.
All right, so we're on to our wheel now. Once again, this is our wheel of prompts. we will put all of your prompts for creativity in here. No matter what. You only get one, though, so once it's in there, it is stuck. You will not be able to put in another one, so make sure you are ready for it. Please don't get Trials of Cold Steel. I do not want to try to draw one of those characters. No, see, I mean, I would like to, but at the same time, I'm not sure I got the chops for that.
Would you rather have to draw Warhammer armor?
Honestly,
Detailed Warhammer armor.
Honestly, have you seen the outfits anime characters wear?
Yes.
I mean, depends on the show.
True.
Certain ones can be as detailed as Warhammer armor or worse.
Okay, well, I guess me and Toa both got influenced by the latest thing.
Oingo, you're boing. Yeah. I'll allow it.
Oh man!
But also, you don't just have to use Daddy Outfit if mine wins.
Bonafide love songs. I'm sorry. I'm just imagining immediately with Bonafide love songs. You remember those old 3 o'clock in the morning, like 20 songs on 2 CDs, just like of love songs, and you just got these little snippets going on. How am I supposed to live without you? It's like, oh my god.
By the way,
songs on 2 CDs or 3 cassettes.
Yes.
By the way, before we got like Oingo Boingo as the final name, it originally came from them being a troop known as the Mystic Knights of the Oingo Boingo.
I mean, it still doesn't make sense, but yeah.
Yeah, it's the Oingo Boingo part that we're all kind of stuck on, man.
But anyway,
Alright, gotta give it a second longer here. There's a panel for you. The history of guitars and My Little Pony. Take that to a convention. Let's see what happens.
Oh my god.
Be a very short panel.
It would be, unless he could find a way to fluff it. Actually, he's probably just talking about like random musical instruments and how they would work with ponies or stuff like that.
Musical instruments throughout the generations.
Yeah. Alright, gonna shuffle it and spin. Let's see what torture I'm just gonna put myself through now. Well, lead singer to music composer.
which I'll be perfectly honest, I think that was worse than all of them. For
Yeah.
mostly for art's sake.
Pretty much. I have no idea how the hell to approach something like this. But that's for me to figure out, and that's for everybody else to figure out. How would you interpret this? That is literally the option here. However you want to try to express this, if you want to express this. If you just want to make something on your own, go for it. This is just to give everybody a chance that if you feel like you need something to push you along, this will give you that little push. Maybe challenge you to try something a little bit different. Maybe you can create something that you would never have expected. There's so many ways to go about this. But if this is a little too much for you as well, we do have the Protest Initiative Challenge as well.
That is correct. We have the Protest Initiative Challenge. This week, it is pizza.
I'm sorry, the way you said that, did you mean with 2 E's? Pizza?
What? No.
Pizza?
No, just normal pizza.
P-I-Z-Z-A.
By the way, right now, if you want to do a silly one for the lead singer to musical composer, Trent Reznor, 9 Inch Nails, because of Sean Aries. He composed the soundtrack to that.
Well, Trent Reznor's been doing movies for quite a while. He did The Social Network.
Oh, fair. But you know what I mean? That's kind of the theme of...
And also, if you think about it, for 9 Inch Nails, you could say he's always been a composer, because remember, he is 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, I understand that, but you know what I mean, though. the same thing with Danny Elfman. He made.
Are we getting into the weeds of something here?
Pretty much. I think Toa's just trying to justify his prompt.
Well, I'm also giving other options.